I believed my marriage was strong. 20 years together, filled with routines only we understood, inside jokes that never got old, and kitchen disasters that always ended in laughter. It wasn't perfect, but it was ours, and I felt secure in that. Then Patrick started to change. At first, it was subtle. He came home later. His replies grew short. He snapped over things that never used to bother him. When I asked what was wrong, he brushed me off. Work's rough. Not now. The distance between us grew heavier, until one evening he looked at me, not with anger or sadness, but emptiness, and said, "I can't do this anymore. I want a divorce," just like that. The next day he packed his things and left. No explanation. No fight, just silence where my life used to be. One night, alone in the quiet, I noticed something I hadn't before. His old laptop, tucked away on a shelf. He'd forgotten it. I knew I shouldn't touch it, but I opened it. I searched for answers, emails, folders, anything that could explain how 20 years ended overnight. That's when I saw the messages. A conversation saved under one name, love. My heart raced as I read. The messages were intimate, affectionate, full of shared jokes and plans. This wasn't new. Patrick hadn't been working late. He'd been giving his heart to someone else. One message stopped me cold. "Can't wait to see you tomorrow evening. 7 p.m., same place. Don't keep me waiting. Love." The cafe across town. The one Patrick used to visit every Friday. Sorrow sharpened into something else. I grabbed my keys before I could stop myself. I didn't know what I would do, only that I had to see who he'd chosen over me. I parked across from the cafe and watched the door, my stomach twisting. When Patrick walked in, my chest tightened. He looked lighter, eager, a version of him I hadn't seen in months. I waited, then the door opened again, and my breath caught as I realized who he was waiting for. It wasn't a stranger. It wasn't a coworker. It was my sister. She smiled when she saw him. He stood to greet her, pulling her into an easy, familiar embrace, like this had been happening for a long time. My hands shook. Every memory, family dinners, holidays, late-night talks, twisted into something unrecognizable. I sat there watching them laugh in the cafe my marriage once lived in, realizing betrayal can cut deeper than I ever imagined. What would you do if you discovered your spouse was with your own sibling? Would you confront them, walk away in silence, or expose the truth and let everything burn?